What is up, guys? Welcome on back to Auto Intel Daily. I am chilling here in the garage, chilling in the M5, and just wanted to get a different change of scenery from like sitting in the living room or sitting in the kitchen and doing videos. But today's video, I want to talk about the Diesel Truck Liberation Act and why I think it's gaining traction and why the president is interested and why I think it can actually pass now. So welcome on back to Auto Intel Daily. So the president just pardoned Mr. Lake, I believe his name is, who was convicted of altering 300 trucks, school buses, fire trucks, ambulances. The liberal media side, and I mean the media that hugs trees and swings from the ball sacks of environmentalists, that media are trying to say that he was only doing this for pickup trucks and, trying to make pickup trucks more reliable. That is bullshit. He was doing it for school buses. He was doing it for ambulances. He was doing it for fire trucks. He was doing it for public service reasons because I've said this in previous videos. How would you feel if the ambulance couldn't get to your house because your mom or your dad or a family member's having a stroke and they just can't get there in time because they're too worried about a DEF issue and a power loss on a diesel-powered ambulance? Sucks, huh? And you'll be like, oh, that's such a hypothetical until it happens to you. Until it happens to you. Well, the president has given this gentleman a full, unconditional pardon. That means he goes on with life like none of this happened. He's not going to have to pay this fine. I don't know, or if he's paid some of it already, maybe he'll get his money back. But this is one of what these other retarded media outlets are saying, that they see one of many that are going to get these pardons. I think you're going to see a slew of people that have been convicted wrongly, I feel, for these diesel issues. And I think you're going to see such a turnaround in terms of public support for this Diesel Truck Liberation Act that it's going to gain traction. And I know you're saying, well, they can't ever pass it, TK. They're never going to pass it because the Democrats are never going to vote for it. Well, newsflash, you're not going to need them. As I was recording another video over for TK's Garage for the main channel, right? I just saw some news that was breaking on Veterans Day that John Thune, who is the Senate Majority Leader, is considering fully ending the filibuster. What does that mean? It means anything that the party puts up in power, that's in power, whatever legislation they want, if they have the House and they have the Senate, they just need simple majorities. Okay? Simple majority in the House, simple majority in the Senate, goes to the president's desk, becomes law. What that means is it allows stuff like the that's House bill, the Diesel Liberation Truck Act, which is coming out of the Senate, HR 4117, which would get rid of all kinds of crap, smog checks and everything else. Like these kind of bills to get rid of overburdensome regulations that do nothing but cost you and me and regular Americans tens of thousands of dollars every single year. I think this is great. I think it's a no-brainer, and I think this should have been done a long time ago. On other fronts, when it comes to the emission stuff, California's in so much crap right now, with the FBI with their nose squarely up the ass of the state of California, that I don't foresee CARB in its current configuration, and that's the California Air Resource Board, surviving. I just don't see it. We'll have to see, but without any budget, without any funding, without any budget, and without the governor really trying to cover your ass, because he's not now, he's thinking about his own political future, I think that agency is in trouble. I don't know if it survives the rest of 2026. I don't know if we see it in 2027. Again, I don't know. I'm just saying it don't look good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. How do you feel about these diesel tuners, starting to get pardons over this stuff? I feel like it's sad that we even have to give them pardons. We should have never did it in the first place. No reason why the government should be going after individuals like that. I'm just going to be honest. Anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.